There's more breaking news we're following right now in the Situation Room. President-elect Biden's son, Hunter, announcing that he is under federal tax investigation right now. Let's go to our senior justice correspondent, Evan Perez. He's working the story for us, along with our political correspondent, Arlette Saenz. Evan, I know you're reporting extensively on what's going on. What are you learning, first of all, about this investigation?
Well, Wolf, this is an investigation that goes back to 2018, and we understand that in recent months, the investigation took a pause, in part because of the Justice Department rules governing politically sensitive investigations. There's an effort to make sure that it doesn't interfere with the election. And so with the election now over, with Biden now elected president.
Right.
The U.S. Attorney in Delaware informed the agents who've been working on this case that they were free to take more active steps, and that is what has happened in the last couple of days. Hunter Biden has issued a statement that says, in part, I learned yesterday for the first time that the U.S. Attorney's Office in Delaware advised my legal counsel also yesterday that they're investigating my tax affairs. I take this matter very seriously, but I am confident that a professional and objective review of these matters will demonstrate that I handled my affairs legally and appropriately.
Right.
Including with the benefit of professional tax advisors. Wolf, our understanding from doing this reporting over the last couple of weeks, myself and Pamela Brown, is that the investigators who are from the IRS, Criminal Investigation Agency, as well as the FBI, and the prosecutors in Delaware have been looking at a number of things, including Hunter Biden's business activities, principally in China, and whether or not those activities violated tax and money laundering laws. And among the things they're looking at is whether or not income was reported or underreported correctly over the last over a number of years, Wolf.
I understand you're also learning that the federal investigators are specifically interested, Evan, in a gift of a diamond that was given supposedly to Hunter Biden in China. Tell us about that.
That's right, Wolf. There is a very curious episode that happened in 2017. Hunter Biden described some of this in a New Yorker profile that was published last year. He said that at the end of a meeting with this businessman, Ye Jianming, who he was trying to get into business with, at the end of that meeting, he goes up to his hotel room and he receives a 2.8 carat diamond. Now, it's not clear what happened to the diamond. According to the account that Hunter Biden provided to the New Yorker, he says he gave it to some associates and he doesn't know what happened to it.
Right.
We know that investigators have been looking specifically into the treatment of that for tax purposes. Obviously, that implies a gift tax, which we don't know exactly what happened to the way how Hunter Biden accounted for that on his taxes. But we know that this is one of the curious issues that the investigation has been looking at. Now, again, Hunter Biden says that he is going to cooperate with this investigation. He says that he had the advice of tax professionals in all of his affairs, and so we'll see what the new Biden administration, which promises to leave the Justice Department alone, to make sure that the Justice Department does its investigations without interference.
Right.
How they handled this very, very thorny issue.
And Evan, I just want to be precise. This is a federal criminal investigation, right?
That is correct. This is a criminal investigation being handled by the IRS criminal investigators, as well as the FBI and the Delaware U.S. Attorney.
All right, Arlette, has the Biden team, where you are in Wilmington, Delaware right now, reacted?
Well, Wolf, we haven't heard specifically from the president-elect, but his transition team did release a statement that went out along with Hunter Biden's statement. I want to read you what it said. It said, the president-elect Biden is deeply proud of his son, who has fought through difficult challenges, including the vicious personal attacks of recent months, only to emerge stronger. Those attacks that they're referencing were the attacks that we saw President Trump and his allies wage against Hunter Biden during the campaign. But there are still questions about this investigation. One of those being, when did the president-elect learn that Hunter was under investigation, that his tax affairs were being investigated? Hunter saying that he just learned of this yesterday.
Right.
We're still trying to hear what exactly that timeline was for the president-elect learning of this as well. But as Evans reporting has noted, the president-elect is not implicated in these investigations. But one thing that we will be watching going forward is what his reaction will be like as this investigation continues and how it continues into potentially his administration, as Biden has vowed that his Department of Justice will be independent.
Yeah.